Yo, 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 welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a crypto rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we are locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. What is up? What is good? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the TikTok Live. We're talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption. We're talking about altcoins. We're talking about meme coins. We're talking about everything in between coins. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, Tether. We're talking about XRP, BNB, Solana, Tron, Doge. We're talking about Bitcoin Cash, Cardano. We're talking about Hyperliquid, Monero, Chainlink, Canton, Stellar, Litecoin, etc., etc., etc. It's an absolute pleasure to see you guys. What is going on, everybody? Good to see you. Booyah. Welcome to the party. We're here. We're here and we're rocking and rolling. Another day, another dollar. It's good to see you guys. Let's get a W in the chat. Type anything in the chat. Any message. I don't care. Type something in the chat and tap that screen. Everybody show some love to the stream, everybody. We are locked in right now. Another day, another dollar. Let's get it. Let's get it. Welcome. Good to see you guys. So this is the Axiom trading terminal and we're looking at Solana meme coins. Trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. There's got to be some bangers out there somewhere. This coin, if this is a legit chart, has moved quite intensely. But nah, this is not legit. Let's keep looking around. Yep, good to see you, Doc. Good to see you mixing it up. Good to see you, Booyah. Good to see you, Kathy. Market sucks right now? Oh, yeah, it does. Kevin says, yo, my funds hit my account from the Lucky Miner. You hear that, guys? This guy literally made $1,600. $1,600. Let me get a W in the chat. Can I get a W in the chat? $1,600 that this guy made off the Lucky Miner. That is crazy. Literally the first day, within 24 hours of when we started the whole go check it out. Oh, never mind. BCH went up, so it's now 1,700. 1,700. Oh my goodness. Think about it, chat. Straight up, think about it. What would you do with an extra $1,700 right now? Put a W in the chat if you could use an extra $1,700. W in the chat if you could use an extra $1,700 right now. Think about it. Yep, he's the spotlight. He is. Unless there was a new one that hit today. Wow, I guess a lot of you guys can't use an extra $1,700. That's a shame. Wait, where are my viewers at, chat? Let's run this up a little bit. Come on, show some love. Tap that screen. Type in the comments. It's good to see you guys. Let's get it moving. I'm going to open up the Pulse terminal. Let's take a look around the market. Your pleasure to have you guys. Thanks for sharing the live. Thanks for the comments. Good to see you. I'm doing great. Another day, another dollar. Slow and steady wins the race. You got 3 kids and you work nights, so you definitely need that? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Am I locked in? You're either locked in or you're locked out. Lock in or clock in. This coin is called My Last Dollar. It went absolutely parabolic from the launch. Topped out at 98K. Fell down quite a bit. Now it's at 30K. Middle of the road, 50K. It's getting a little bit of a recovery. How's the market today? Thinking about depositing. Well, the market is recovering. It's bouncing a little bit. We're up 3.5% today. Some assets, like Aztec, for example, up 25%. Solana itself is up 10% within the past 24 hours. Good to see you, Bailey. Welcome. Bitcoin is up 5% in the past 24 hours. ETH is up 7% in the past 24 hours. XRP up 4%. BNB up 2%. And Solana up 9.5%. Really impressive growth. Everything took a sharp upward turn. Whole market is mooning. Top gainers include Venice token at 54%. Humanity at 44%. Compound at 37%. Pudgy Penguins is up 10%. And Aztec up 25%. So a lot of coins moving quite convincingly. Market taking a decisive turn upwards. Are we out of the woods? Was that the bottom? Are we going to do a full recovery now? I honestly don't think so. I'm pretty sure that we're still cooked on the macro. But this is a nice respite from the terrible price action we've been seeing recently. Hopefully this means that we can ride up a little bit. My anticipation is we're going to scam wick upwards. We're going to wreck probably the top short positions. Let me plug my camera back in. We're going to wreck the top short positions sometime over the course of this weekend maybe, and then it will keep trending downwards. But we have to scam wick up, and we have to wipe out some of these short positions, because there's a couple of short positions that have yet to be wiped. Yo, 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 welcome everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? Greatest crypto rapper of all time. Let's lock into the trenches. Let's go and find the hottest and freshest plays. Thanks for the heart me. I appreciate that. Every gift goes a long way, guys. Seriously, especially those heart me's. They cost you a penny, but they mean a lot to me. Let's look at useful coin. Let's go take a look. What's good, Zeta? Welcome. This coin is going down. Let's zoom out a little bit. It's going down. Zoom out a little bit. And it's going down. This coin is cooked. I was never bullish on this coin in the first place. Hey, good to see you, Jack. You guys came to my stream with this when it was at 3 million market cap, and I told you guys this is going to 0, and now it's at 1 million, minus 60%. So, got you. Guys, whatever you do, never personally message anybody that is asking you to message them. Period. Never message anybody that's asking you to message them. That is just asking for trouble. In crypto, you have to understand the market is full of scammers. The market is full of liars. The market is full of cheats. The market's full of people that are trying to take your money. So be very careful. Be very careful. Man, my camera keeps turning off. What's the deal with that? It was doing so well yesterday. Alright, let's keep rocking it. You're welcome. Move that shit. Move this down. That's probably better. Nice. Alright. Crypto is cold, even the big name scam. Yep, you saw my recent video exposing every single blockchain founder of stealing people's money. Well, it's just the name of the game, right? These people are greedy. Greed runs this industry. You got to be careful of that. This coin is called Neoform, topped out at 130,000 market cap fast in approximately 20 minutes, and then now it's collapsed down to 20k, seeing a bit of a revival. This is the second dieback chart we've seen in a while. Good to see you, Next Level Aura. Yep, we are locked in right now. Another day, another dollar, so they say. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys. I just posted a bombshell new TikTok about this crazy story. It's one of the craziest stories. Are there gifts in this live? Yeah, of course. One of the craziest stories that I've ever seen in crypto that not a lot of people talk about. A Chinese programmer sent over $7 million of Ethereum around the chain. But the craziest part is he burned $1.5 million worth of Ethereum. He burned it. He got rid of it. He sent it to the null address. It can no longer be used by anyone. He burned $1.5 million. Think about that for a second, guys. $1.5 million is more than you guys make in 10 years of work. And this guy burned $1.5 million, but he didn't do it for no reason. The most shocking part, he burned that money with a message. There was a manifesto baked into the transaction that you can read to this day, permanent, on chain. That manifesto exposed secret black project brainwashing technology. He burned $1.5 million to expose secret black project brainwashing technology. He calls it a brain computer weapon that allows these people to manipulate and monitor anybody on the planet through their neural waves. He exposed that in a $1.5 million burn transaction and then disappeared off the face of the earth. Think about that for a second, chat. Why would somebody burn $1.5 million to send a message and then disappear? Isn't that really strange? It's one of the craziest stories in crypto history. It's like a movie. It's like a cyberpunk. It's one of the weirdest things that's ever happened in crypto. He burned $1.6 million. He sent over $3 million to WikiLeaks. He sent a couple million to other charities and other programs, and then he disappeared. Look at this. 150K at the top. This is Neoform. We just saw this down at 30K. We watched it climb all the way back to 150K. I told you guys that dieback pattern is strong right now. This thing ran up like crazy. Yo, welcome. It's good to see you guys. Do I think Satoshi is Epstein? Yes. I mean, not really, like he's not actually Epstein, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have to be Epstein. 75% of Bitcoin's code commits happened after Epstein was the primary funder of the chain. And if you think that he would spend money on a chain without getting something in return, then you are funny. Can you talk about those blockchains in development from the video the other day? Yeah, Robinhood is making a brand new blockchain. Robinhood, one of the most popular trading apps on the planet. They're making their own blockchain. It's actually a layer 3 of Ethereum. It's partnered with Arbitrum, which is a layer 2 of Ethereum. And their goal is to make the stock market tradable 24/7 on chain. The testnet is already live. The main blockchain is going live a little bit later this year. Casper says, why are so many people mad at Cupsy? I've seen so many threads about him. Who is he? He's just a guy that likes taking people's money on chain. They're only mad because they're bad. They would do the same thing that he was doing if they could, but they can't because they're bad. So, yeah. What are you guys are talking about a bunch of stupid bullshit. What the fuck is Top Step, bro? It's a person or it's a coin? I've never heard of that shit in my life. Hey, can you tell me anything of ESP? What is ESP? Spain? The token for Spain? Prop firm for day trading? What the who the fuck cares about that shit, bro? This is a meme coin trading stream. We actually like making money here. We don't do day trading of stocks. Mixing it up says most can't do what Cupsy does because you need a big bag and unlimited free time. Yes. KOLs have a natural advantage since they're playing with free money. Yes. But you guys, like, people often complain, they throw up their hands, they're whiny crybabies, etc., etc. You guys could be the KOLs too. Do you think Cupsy is smarter than you? Do you think Cupsy is richer than you? Do you think Cupsy is more attractive than you, more intelligent than you? Do you think... No, he only has more persistence. The only advantage that Cupsy has over you is that he actually gives a fuck and he's locked in. You guys are lazy. You guys are watching Netflix shows and buying Starbucks and Funko Pops. You guys are going to your 9-to-5 day job and playing the LARP. You guys are literally NPCs. You're goy slop. Cupsy is cracked. He is money maxing. And he is locked in the trenches in a way that you guys just aren't. So you could be mad all you want. You could cry all you want. But all's fair in love and crypto. Cupsy got to where he is through persistence, through consistency, and through determination. It's crazy, huh? It's crazy. Who's Cupsy? Cupsy is one of the most prolific on-chain traders in crypto. I wonder, can't I see like a... Where can I go? Is it Vision that I see the top traders? Does Cupsy not show up here? Let's go up to a 30-day... See, Scented, for example, is up 845,000 within the past month. Scented is a good friend of Cupsy, right? Scented does the same thing that Cupsy does. They launch coins together, and they rug pull the coins pretty much every day of the week. Sometimes multiple times every single day. This guy is up $1 million in 30 days, and you guys are mad at him? You're mad at him? You gotta respect the fucking hustle. This guy made $1 million in 30 days in the middle of a bear market. Are you serious? It's crazy. Let's look at global. Does Cupsy show up on any of these? But yeah, like, you guys could be mad all you want. You could cry all you want. He's going to wipe your tears off with $100 bills, right? That guy is locked in. He's not smart. Like, he's not. He's not some kind of super genius. He's not like Oh, I got a perfect score on whatever test, and oh, I'm Mensa certified, and I have an IQ of 160, blah, blah. He's not. He's literally a kid. He's like 20 years old at the oldest. He's just a goofy kid that found something that he was good at, right? That was all it is. That's literally all it is. And you guys are getting out-traded by a literal 20-year-old who spends his entire day on the PC. It's crazy. You guys can complain, you can cry all you want. It doesn't matter. He's winning and you're not. I think religion is the last thing on Cupsy's mind. I'm pretty sure he only cares about trading. I don't think he goes to church. I don't think he goes to temple. I don't think he does any of that. Literally 24/7, 365, all he does is trade. The world might as well not exist. He might as well be a brain inside of a jar. He only ever trades. That's all he ever does. That's why he wins and you don't. Period. Bar none. His fingerprints are on every single chart in the market. I'm honestly surprised that I haven't seen him here. Scented is a huge rugger though, so that's fucked. Yeah, but bro, everybody knows. Everybody knows. He went on ThreadGuy's stream and he said in an interview that he launches multiple tokens every week. Does it change? Does it matter? No, nobody cares, bro. It doesn't matter. If you guys wanted to, you could never trade a single coin that Scented a Cupsy touch. And then you guys would be good, and then they would be poor. But that's not how it works. Somehow they hustle y'all, right? Somehow they hustle y'all. Like, you guys should be trading, you should be avoiding them, right? But you don't. They managed to lure literally legions of retail investors to the slaughter on their coins. It's crazy. Slowbro says, you do a rug pull then. Hell nah, bro. I have morals, and morals are way more important than money. You think the only thing of value in my life is crypto? That's bullshit, man. I have a bunch of stuff that I like, a bunch of stuff that I appreciate. I spend time out on the water. I go fishing, hang out with my girl, etc., etc. Why the fuck would I rug pull? Cupsy doesn't have a girlfriend. Cupsy doesn't have a family. Cupsy doesn't have free time that he does things that he enjoys. His life is miserable. It's staring at a screen 24/7, just looking at numbers 24/7. He probably dreams about launching coins. Isn't that sad? It's crazy. Glazing rug pullers? Who the fuck said I was glazing them, bro? Are you serious? I'm literally right here calling them rug pullers. All I said is that they make a lot of money. Yes, scammers make a lot of money. That doesn't mean they're good people. I'm literally right here telling you Cupsy is not smart. Cupsy is not intelligent. He's not coordinated. He's not cute. He's not handsome. He's not charismatic. Cupsy has nothing going for him except persistence. That's glazing? That's glazing? You need to change your definition of glaze, bro. You're dumb as a rock. I'm here telling you guys that Cupsy is literally just a washed up kid. I'm saying you guys need to lock the fuck in. I'm telling you guys that there is zero difference between you and them. There's zero difference between you and them. That's not to say that you should go rug pulling people. That's to say that you can make $1 million in a month if you actually lock in. If you actually take this seriously. If you stop paying attention to shit that doesn't matter and start paying attention to shit that does. It's crazy. Let's keep looking. Any of these coins doing well today? Any of you guys seen anything mooning today? A lot of stuff is moving. Whatever happened to that buttfish coin? That was the talk of the town 2 nights ago, but now I think it's pretty much at zero, huh? Here's Blowfish. This thing hit 2 million. This thing fell down to 413K. Quick little wick up to 1.3. Build that edge, chat. Get that money, get learning. Exactly. You guys always complain about insiders. You guys always complain about KOLs. You always complain about... You can be them too. There is zero reason, zero difference why they should be there and you shouldn't. That's all I'm trying to say here. Look at this. 90K at the bottom, 480K at the top. Orangey makes millions of dollars every single month from his private group. Millions of dollars Orangey makes. Do you know what Orangey's skill was? Do you know what he did in life before he did that? He wasn't a programmer. He wasn't a quantitative analyst. He wasn't an economist. He didn't go to school. He was a Fortnite player. He played professional Fortnite. A professional Fortnite player is making millions of dollars a month in the market, and you guys are crying about it. Are you serious? You guys went to school. You guys got a job. You guys did X, Y, and Z thing. You checked all the boxes of the good little boys and girls you are. And now what? You're getting fucking rinsed. Lock in, little bro. That's all I can say. Lock in. That's crazy. Let's keep looking. This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Axiom.trade. Can I give more information about Cupsy? You don't want more information about Cupsy. He's a literal teenager that serially scams. Let's keep looking. If you look at many charts have his fingerprints all over them. Look at this. 200K at the top. 100K at the middle. This is all public information. It's like, why are you guys mad for it if you're not going to do anything about it? Let's keep looking. Bro, I just became a VIP level trader on Axiom. That's great, bro. I've been a VIP for a couple months now. It's kind of fun. Let's keep looking. Alif, everybody in the chat, including myself, has told you the name of the trading app 7 times now. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Shut your... Why the fuck are you spamming that in the chat? Everybody told you 10 times already. What the fuck, man? Are you serious? Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry? Sorry doesn't cut it with your dumb ass, bro. You don't even follow me. You don't even fucking follow me, man. Are you serious? Man, get your ass on, boy. You're not cut out for this. You're not cut out for this. You don't have the attention to detail. No, stop. You stop, stupid bitch. Oh my God, man. I swear to God, chat. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. You already know what the fuck going on. It's good to see you guys. The live glitching because he cussing. Yeah. TikTok doesn't like it. Sorry, I'm wondering, what does it mean to be VIP? I'm not sure how I hit it. Not profitable yet. Yeah, well, if you don't know how you hit it, then I don't know how you hit it either, man. Usually you have to contact the Axiom team directly, and then they will give you VIP. All it does is increase the amount of benefits that you get for your rewards referrals, but that's not gonna do anything for you. Like, I have over 250 affiliates on my referral, and I generate less than $100 a month off of it. You guys are all broke. You're all poor. You don't have any volume, so I don't get any money. It is by far one of the least rewarding things that I have set up, and that's with 5 times rewards. Let's keep looking. I want to find a coin that's like decisively running. Here's a coin called Trenches. This thing is literally 2 minutes old. Literally 2 minutes old. Already at $500,000 market cap. Thanks for the sunglasses, bro. I appreciate that. Look, $500,000 market cap in 2 minutes. You see? This thing literally in the first 10 seconds, you could have bought this coin for 3,000 market cap. Then this went up to 500K in less than 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes, chat. Could you imagine? If you had put $1 in here, you would have got $100 off it in 3 minutes. What's your code? I'm in level 4 in a month and haven't used any code. My code is CRAP, crap, crypto rap. CRAP, 4 letters, crap. I appreciate you, bro. We're locked in the trenches right now. Do you like soccer? No, I'm just wearing this for fun. I'm just wearing this because it's stylish. 100x? Yes, this was 100x. It started at 3K market cap, ran all the way up to 500K in less than 5 minutes. Isn't that crazy? When Dex is paid, is that always good, or are there times that it's bad? It's never bad. I don't think it's ever bad. It's good. How good it is varies, right? Dex Paid literally just means that you sent a couple $100 to the app Dex Screener in order to update your image, your background photo, and your website information on that particular app. Some people use Dex Screener, but honestly not as many as they used to. So it's not exactly like crazy, but it is industry standard in the sense that pretty much everyone comes to expect it out of any coin that's worth investing in. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Dex Boost is the same thing. Dex Boost actually is kind of bearish because a lot of scammers will use Dex Boost to try and make it look bullish. But pretty much every coin that's worth investing in will have a Dex update on it. So in that sense, it's not necessarily a bull flag or a bear flag, but it is kind of necessary for a coin to be successful, right? You can see this one got Dex Paid immediately before migration. This is chicken, and it just god candled from 30k market cap to 230k market cap in like a couple minutes. Who is the GOAT, Messi or Ronaldo? Kobe Bryant. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in right now. Look, this thing's at 500k and it's ripping like crazy. Look at that. Boom. Boom. As a newbie, how do I scan for good coins to buy? As a newbie, you're not going to be able to. As a newbie, you're going to get rinsed pretty much every time. Newbies are not going to be successful scanning for coins. But it's important to practice. In order to find a good coin, you have to cultivate a sort of sixth sense. You need a gut feeling that the coin's going to be successful. And that you gain over time by studying different charts and studying the different characteristics of a coin. So coins have a lot of different characteristics, literally dozens, both quantitative and qualitative metrics. Your job is to practice and study until you start to get a feel for what is worth investing in. So quantitative metrics include things like volume, market cap, liquidity, transactions, holder count, distribution, price, supply, fees earned, etc., etc. There's a lot of stuff there. And then qualitative metrics include things like narrative, how it fits into an overarching narrative trend or meta. It includes things like community, like content, like presence on the timeline, all of the things that are not numbers, right? Filter reveal, you can click into my TikTok. I have a pinned video about my filters. It's too much to explain right here. But yeah, so your goal is to just practice until you start understanding these things. When you first get started, you're going to lose pretty much every penny that you put in because you're not going to understand what's going on. You're not going to be good at this. Oh my goodness, look at the God candle, 650K. This thing is now at 200 times. 200 times from the first time that we saw it on stream. 200 times from 3K up to 600K. Isn't that crazy? 200 times in less than 10 minutes. And it's still ripping like crazy. If you had put $5 in at the start, you would have had fucking $1,000, chat. $1,000 off of $5. It's called Trench. Trench's game. Scam bro, 0. Sure, bro. But you also said that at 300K market cap, and you also said that at 500K market cap, and then now here it is at 700K market cap. So yeah, it's probably a scam. It's probably going to go straight to 0, but it also made a bunch of people a bunch of money before it did that. You feel me? Also, you guys are just calling it a scam without any reference for what this actually is. You know, this is the first battle royale fully on-chain, integrated on Solana, listed on Epic Games. This is literally the Fortnite of the trenches. It's listed on Epic Games. It's a battle royale game that is Solana integrated. That doesn't sound bullish to you guys? I mean, it's definitely a LARP. It's definitely fake, and it's definitely going to go to 0. But it's bullish at face value, which is why it's running in the first place. Let's keep looking around. I'm trading with under 0.01 SOL. I removed all fees. Will I ever get up? Yeah, but 0.01 is a little bit low, bro. How much is that right now? That's like less than $1, isn't it? What are you trying to make with less than $1? I'm all for low capital investments, but less than $1 is a little too low. You feel me? Every trade you ever make is going to be at a disadvantage. Is $20 good? $20 is too much if you're first getting started. Like if you're trying to put $20 on each coin, you mean? That is probably too much. $1 is fine. I mean, so for example, we had a 15,000 times called in our group last month. If you had put $1 into a 15,000 times, you would have made literally $15,000, which is a damn good amount of money to move with. That coin Anon is hot garbage, man. Are you serious? That shit's at 3K market cap. Fucking $20 volume. My DoorDash has more volume than that. Not 20 in a coin, like 5 in a coin. Yeah, if you're starting with 20 in your whole portfolio, then I would do $3 at a time. $3 at a time means that you get 6 shots to actually do something before your shit goes to zero. Do you have a Telegram group? No, I have a Discord. It's the greatest free Discord in all of crypto. Casper says, I'm blessed that my homie gave me some free coins to experiment with, doing low trades to get a feel. Your homie is blessed that you're actually doing it, bro. I remember 5 years ago, I gave all of my friends 2 BNB. At the time, 2 BNB was worth around $600. I gave every single one of my friends 2 BNB. I said, look, this industry can change your life. You can make a lot of money here. You can be very rich by doing this. All of them just took the money and cashed out and never tried crypto. None of them have paid any attention to crypto. The entire total crypto market cap is up 5 times since I gave them that money. BNB ended up going to over $1,000 a coin. They ignored me. They didn't believe me. Isn't that crazy? It's a shame. What's up, boss? Question. Have you ever heard of stock.fun? If so, is it worth using it as a tool? I've heard of it, but I've never used it and I don't know what it is, so I couldn't answer your question. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. Trench is starting to collapse now. The LARP has probably been exposed. Never download a game, chat. Never download a game that asks you to connect your wallet. If you download a game that asks you to connect your wallet, you're going to get drained every single time. There was a terrible, terrible thing going around on the Steam store. It was a game, but it was actually a piece of crypto drainerware. And they basically got people, streamers, to download the game, and when the streamers downloaded the game, it stole all their crypto. My good friend Rasta, who had stage 4 cancer, he literally had $50,000 in his wallet. He downloaded that game because someone on his stream told him to, and they were like, please play it for us. It's a crypto game on stream. And he lost all $50,000. A guy with stage 4 cancer got robbed of $50,000 from downloading a game. 37K. It was 37K in creator rewards, but he also had some money on other side wallets. He's a personal friend of mine. I've known him since before the diagnosis. Did he get a refund or something? No, there's no such thing as refunds on chain. His brother watches my stream sometimes. There's no such thing as refunds on chain. What happened was the entire community rallied behind him, and in particular, the heartbreaking clip of the moment where it happened, where he actually lost his money. He was crying. I mean, obviously he was so distraught. He had put his last bit of energy of his life into this coin, ran it up, and then it was all taken from him from a thief in one instant. So a lot of big names on the timeline started donating to him. And then people started running up his coin. He ended up making over $100,000. He ended up making over $100,000. And that money went straight to his family, paid off his medical debt, paid for a house for his family, but unfortunately they couldn't afford it, so they had to move out now. And that's just how it's been going. Crazy. One of the most heartwarming and heartbreaking stories that I've ever seen in crypto. And rest in peace, Rasta. He was a legend. He's a mod in my Discord server as well. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. We're locked in. Trying to hit the trenches. Another day, another dollar. Cupsy literally swing trade scalped $60 on Cancer Coin. Cupsy saw a coin created in memorial and benefit of someone with stage 4 cancer, and Cupsy scalped $60 from it. Like, what the fuck, man? Of all the shit, of all the coins on chain, this motherfucker Cupsy literally scalped $60 from a coin benefiting a guy with stage 4 cancer. What a scumbag. He did the same thing on the amputee guy. Jeez Louise. Literally, he's literally rug pulling people with terminal illnesses for $60. This guy's a millionaire, by the way. Isn't that funny? That's a girl? What's a girl? Cupsy is not a girl, I promise you. Cupsy is a teenager. A boy. Let's take a look around. Still newer to this and bought into AO, artificial offspring. The fuck is that, man? Artificial offspring? Oh, we were just looking at this. Genetically modified babies. I don't know, is this related to the Epstein files? In the Epstein files, it got revealed that at Zorro Ranch, they were doing genetic testing and genetic research to try and create genetically modified babies. Nestec says, why do you use Axiom and not Padre? Well, Padre doesn't exist, for one. Padre just doesn't exist anymore. Hey, artificial offspring is going to 0, bro. I'm not going to lie. The name of the app is Terminal now. It's not called Padre anymore. Padre just doesn't exist. But the reason why I use Axiom instead of Padre is because Axiom is better than Padre. Or Terminal, or whatever you want to call it. And you guys got to tell me when my camera goes out, because I'm not looking right now. But that might be changing, you know. Terminal has been doing a lot of development. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Pump Fun, who's run... Pump Fun is managed by a kind of parent or shell company called Baton Corporation. Maybe you guys don't know this. But the Baton Corporation recently announced that they're hiring new tech people at their company. New tech people at their company. They are spending money to hire new developers at Baton Corporation. They are paying these new developers an annual salary between $300,000 for junior developers, $300,000 for mid-tier and senior developers. They are paying between $600,000 and $900,000, including equity packages of $150,000 worth of pump tokens. They are paying people over $1 million annually. They're paying senior developers over $1 million annually. This is a salary that competes with Meta, that competes with OpenAI, that competes with Google, that competes with Apple, that competes with all of these major tech companies based out of Silicon Valley. Baton Corporation is paying $1 million annually to people. Isn't that crazy? To me, that's very bullish for the future of Pump Fun. Very bullish for the future of Pump Fun. What jersey is that? This is an interpolation of the Mexico 1998 World Cup jersey. It's got Jesus on it instead of the Aztec. Let's keep moving. 450,000 in climbing here on Lin Mai. An elephant. You're invited to the carne asada? Bro, I'm Mexican. It's good to see you, Cloak. Welcome. I'm cooking the carne asada. 480k at the top and it's climbing. So far, so great on the chart. Did you see Clavicular got frame mogged by the ASU Chad frat leader? Yes, that's old news. Did you see that Clavicular went to a Milady party in New York? Milady, the NFT collection from Ethereum? Hey, good to see you, Cody. Clavicular went to a Milady party in New York, and he was absolutely weirded out by the vibes. As he should be. Because Miladies are fucking weird. Yes, true story. This just happened yesterday. Miladies are some of the strangest people on the blockchain. Miladies are some of the strangest people on the blockchain. I have no shame in saying that. I just automatically assume that everyone with a Milady PFP is a total scumbag. It's baked into their culture. It's baked into their philosophy, into the things that they teach themselves. Milady holders are absolute scumbags, pretty much across the board. They're scammers, they're liars, they're cheats, they're racists. They are terrible people, pretty much across the board. And I speak that from experience. I used to hold 12 miladies. A good friend of mine still holds around 20 miladies. Yeah. Miladies are fucking weirdos. I've been to milady parties. I've been to milady derivative parties. I've been to a lot of different Remilio aligned events and organizations and blah blah blah. They are fucking kooks. Do you ever trade normal stocks or just coins? Just coins. Alright, Alif, I'm banning you now. I'm banning you. You are bar none the stupidest motherfucker that I've ever seen in my chat. You could go fuck yourself, bro. Straight up. Go fuck yourself, bro. Mods, Jarvis, destroy this scumbag. Jarvis, eliminate this pleb. Just fucking nuke this guy out of the chat. Holy shit, what a fucking loser. Studious, don't make me ban you too, little bro. You're making a little money on your last dollar? Nice. Jarvis, decimate this idiot. Let's take a look around. Bro, I'll just literally end this stream right now, no cap. Rohan says, is Terminal valid or should I move to Axiom? So, in my opinion, Axiom is the best overall trading app. It's been that way for a long time. But recently, a lot of things have been going wrong with Axiom and have been going right with Terminal. So I'm at a bit of a crossroads right now. I've used everything. GMGN, Photon, BullX, Axiom, Padre, you name it, I've used it. Pump Fund Advanced, Jupiter, Bonk, etc. Axiom has been the best for a long time. But recently they've been dropping the ball a little bit. They've had a couple of UX issues. They've had a couple of data issues. They've had problems with displaying their holder counts. They've had problems with displaying coins. They've had problems with their rewards. And they also have some weird UI glitches. Like sometimes it's very difficult for me to actually connect my Phantom wallet to Axiom for some reason, like randomly. Just I have to like restart my PC sometimes. And that's entirely an Axiom issue. Terminal, like I just said, Baton Corporation, who owns Terminal, is now hiring people for $1 million a year in salary. If people are getting hired for $1 million a year in salary, you best believe they're going to start being super cracked in their development pipeline. They're probably going to end up shipping faster and harder than anyone else in the space. It's tortoise in the hare. It always is tortoise in the hare in crypto. Somebody comes around and they're first, and they're popular because they're first, but first does not mean best. It takes a lot of real focus, a lot of real intense innovation to maintain that #1 status. Take Phantom Wallet, for example. Phantom Wallet is the popular wallet amongst you newbies because it was the first one, and so it's the most popular to use. But Phantom Wallet fucking sucks. It's really terrible. It's missing a lot of core functionality that a lot of other wallets offer that have just innovated better. Soulflare, for example. Jupiter, another example. Phantom Wallet sucks compared to Soulflare and Jupiter, but you guys all use Phantom Wallet just because it was the oldest. But this is tortoise in the hare, right? The longer that Phantom continues to not ship, the longer that Phantom continues to stagnate, that Phantom continues to just be stuck in one place, the sooner that someone else will catch up. Dom says, why are you teaching trading without trading? Because I'm not here to let people copy my homework, bro. I'm not trying to turn you guys into exit liquidity. This isn't the stock market. If I was trading in the stock market and I went and I pulled up Google and I placed a long on Google and you guys all went and you bought Google, nothing would happen. Nothing would change. You guys are all small fish, right? If I go on here and I buy some random shitcoin at 10,000 market cap, 100 people are going to buy that shit on top of me and it's going to go up just by virtue of me buying it. And then if I sell, then you guys are going to get wrecked. I'm not Cupsy. I'm not Jack Duvall. I'm not here to take money from you guys. I'm here to teach you guys. I'm here to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower you guys to achieve financial freedom. You cannot compete. I'm not trying to. That's why I don't even trade on my stream. I'm only here to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them to achieve financial freedom. They're not going to do that by copying homework. Look at this. Lovecoin at 88,000. Insane breakout right here. So far, so good. So how do you teach if you're not a profitable trader? Dom, I was a profitable trader before you even found out what a phantom wallet is, bro. I was a profitable trader before you even came on chain. I was a profitable trader when you were a glimmer in your mother's eye. Before Solana was even invented. I've been in the industry for 10 years, Dom. I've been here a long time. Dimitri said, dude, you were not in NFTs in 2020? Why not, bro? I made an NFT collection in 2020. That's funny. Dimitri says, dude, I'm grateful for that, man. Honesty is hard to find here. That's real. What was the coin that set you free? There's a lot of coins that set me free. Look at your setup? What? You mean the flag behind me? A $30 chair? This is an Eames chair. Do you know what an Eames chair is? I'm confused. Have you ever heard of Herman Miller? Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Is Pump Fund still the move? Seeing a lot of Meteora. I'm LARPing, guys. I'm LARPing. All I ever do is come on the stream and lie to you guys. I'm actually broke. I'm homeless. I live in a van. I've never made any money in my life, guys. I'm totally broke. Why are you guys even listening to me right now? I'm seriously the brokest one in the room. That's crazy. I've never made a penny in my life. What app are you trading? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. It's the best terminal for trading meme coins on Solana. Cleanest UI, cleanest UX. Can I send you $1 in Solana? I can't, bro. I can't. I'm totally broke. I don't even have $1. Don't you see? I have 0 soul in this wallet. Mystica says, yeah, you totally weren't at the biggest crypto conference either. I've never been to a crypto conference. I've never been out of the country. I definitely have not been to 3 continents within the past month. I promise you guys. All of that was AI generated. Yeah, I plugged my shit back in. Oh, don't look behind this curtain, guys. Don't look at my penthouse. Let's keep looking around. Wow, Lin Mai just rug pulled, huh? Am I tripping? This thing fell from 340k down to 100k. That was pretty miserable. Ouch. Dom, you seem really mad, bro. Did I do something to hurt you personally? I see that your bio says live freely. It's interesting that the thing you decide to do with your free time is just rage bait in TikTok chats. That's pretty interesting, bro. Of all the things to do in this free life that you have. That's pretty funny. Dom says LARPers. Dom, go and look at my X account, bro. It's the same as my TikTok account. Go and look at the people that follow me, bro. Do you think those people would follow a LARPer? My X is the same as my TikTok, bro. Go take a look. Go see the mutuals. Go see all the people that you follow that follow me, bro. Imagine if TikTok coins were blockchained. What do you mean by that? Everything is on the blockchain. What would you use to trade Pump Fund on mobile? You use the Pump Fund app. There's an app by Pump Fund called Pump Fund. It's a pretty nifty app. Clean UI. Very good discovery programs and stuff like that. Oh, this Lin Mai is still up. The other one went down. Look at this. This thing topped out at 480k. Now at 400k. I thought this shit had just rug pulled, but I guess that was another one. But why are there so many Lin Mai coins? The problem with this one is it's a USD1 bonk coin, and USD1 bonk coins are all just made to extract. You can see there's literally 44% insiders on this. They're not even trying to hide it, bro. It's crazy. I'm saying, would you use Pump Fun if using mobile? Yeah, it's a fine app. Pump Fun is a good app. Jupiter is a good app to trade on mobile. Axiom doesn't really work. It obviously works, but the UI isn't really conducive to mobile. So yeah. John Cena follows me? That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Chat, John Cena follows me. Dom, your girlfriend's John Cena, right? That's why nobody can see her. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. Dom, if you're so good at trenching, you should join our Discord, bro. You know we hit a 15,000x on Penguin? You know we hit a 1600x on Psyop Anime? 1500x on White Whale? If you like trenching, you should join, bro. We're really good at it. You used to buy coins when you saw John Cena following? That's pretty funny. And it sounds like you need it, bro. For somebody with a lot of money, you really don't have anything to do better with your time than rage bait in a TikTok chat. It's pretty funny, honestly. I remember when I was in your shoes, bro. I remember when I was poor. I was working a 9 to 5. My life fucking sucked and I was miserable, and all I had to do was project that misery onto other people. I would go into TikTok chats all the time and rage bait people, bro. It was a lot of fun. Putting someone else down really does make you feel better about yourself. But unfortunately, it doesn't do anything to get your money up, bro. You're still just as broke as you were when you started watching this stream. Chat, let's get a W in the chat if Dom is a bitch. W in the chat if Dom is a bitch. Let's get a W in the chat if Dom is broke as fuck. Let's get a W in the chat if Dom is broke as fuck. Damn. Ooh, that's a lot of people. Holy moly. Whoa. That was a bigger response than I thought I would get. Dom, people really don't like you, bro. That's a shame. Here, Dom, I'll save us both the trouble, bro. I'll just block you and you can go and get your money up, and then maybe come back when you're ready. Yeah. That's crazy. Let's take a look around. Wine says, I love Cupsy. Good to see you, OG. I'm doing great. Another day, another dollar. You know you're doing something right when people are trying to rage bait you. You know you're doing something right when people are calling you a LARP, bro. The market's kind of weak, honestly. The macro is bouncing up pretty well. Everything's up, you know, 5-10%. But in terms of the meme market, pretty much nothing's been running. Where's your TG link? I don't have a TG link. We've got a Discord, though. It's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. It's right down there in the chat. Go check it out. Did artificial offspring... Holy shit. Look at that. This thing bounced from 75k up to 375k in one candle. This is a pretty impressive jump right there. SWP says, when is Valentine list gonna pump? Or is that done? Brother, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. In some places, it already is Valentine's Day. That shit is not gonna pump. Telegram is better? It's really not, though, bro. It's really not. If you're gonna let the platform keep you from making money, then that's you, bro. But we've hit, you know, a couple multi-thousand X's this year so far in the group. Good to see you, Jesse. Telegram equals scam. I mean, the biggest disadvantage of Telegram is it's literally just one channel. Discord is confusing. I don't understand the app. Well, that's a you problem, bro. That's a skill issue. Maybe if you actually use that shit for a little bit, you'll get it. Good to see you, Solana, bro. Mr. Beast told me he's your brother. No. We're second cousins. Mr. Beast is my second cousin. Crypto, how much should I put in to start trading? Like 1 SOL, maybe more or less? You could put in 1 SOL and then never trade more than 0.03 at a time. Start with 1 SOL and trade 0.03 to 0.05 at a time. What's pumping? Nothing much, Lily. Market's pretty weak. We've been looking around, trying to find some decent plays. There's nothing that's really catching my eye right now. Mudang? You mean the actual Mudang token? No, I don't think so. Trading 10 SOL right now? Nice, bro. Good luck. Mudang. Hey! Hey! Hey, knock it off. My fucking cat, man. He's chewing on his plant. AO is looking alright. It would be looking alright if it wasn't just one candle, right? Like this one candle. Now there's so much sell pressure on the thing. I'm pretty sure it's just going to go straight to zero. Do you use bubble maps? Yeah, bubble maps are really nifty. What should we invest in right now? You should invest in knowledge. You should invest in learning. You should invest in not having to ask another grown man where to put your money. You should invest in being your own person. Invest in taking ownership and responsibility of your finances. You should invest your time, energy, and effort into mastering crypto so you don't have to ask other people what to do. That's what you should invest in, bro. Let's take a look around. Hey, thanks for the let him cook. I appreciate that. How about a W for one of the only human beings that keeps it 100 in crypto and this app? That's real. W. Let's get a W in the chat. W in the chat for one of the only human beings that keeps it 100 in crypto and this app. That's me, I guess. W in the chat for Cupsy. W in the chat for Dom. W in the chat for Jack Duvall. Let's run it up. Yes, I agree, but we have to start from somewhere, and you're capable of giving me that advice. I'm not capable of telling you what to buy, bro. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an economist. I'm not a institutional investor. I'm literally a rapper. If you take financial advice from a rapper, you're gonna die broke, bro. All I can do is give you the motivation to try and pursue your own way in this industry, and I can answer your questions and show you some coins, give you my honest assessment. That's about the most that I could do. How many crypto do you trade? All of them, bro. All of them. Yeah, this thing topped out at 680. Now it's fallen all the way down at 200K. I think this is a LARP. I think this goes straight to zero. It's a little bit too good to be true, right? To have a brand new crypto game on Epic Games. It's probably pretty easy to make a game on Epic Games and probably pretty easy to pretend that it's crypto related. It's the equivalent of getting an app listed on the App Store, right? So check Buttcoin accumulation. It's gonna fly in the weekend. It is definitely not going to fly in the weekend. If Buttcoin flies in the weekend, then I will eat a shoe on stream. Are you trading? Nah, I'm not trading. We're just looking at coins, giving honest assessments, answering people's questions, increasing people's exposure to the market. Yeah, I don't think this flies during the weekend. My prediction for the weekend is that it continues the same pattern that it's had for the past few days. It's probably going to move like this. Do you like the industry? I love it. Crypto is the most interesting, the most dynamic, the most volatile. There's never a dull moment. It's the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet. It's the only industry in the world where you can come with nothing, you can start with nothing, and you can build an empire. The only industry on the world where it's actually viable and feasible to escape the rat race, to leave the 9 to 5 and become financially free. There's no other industry on the planet that's like crypto. It is truly the most revolutionary financial technology of our lifetimes, probably the most revolutionary financial technology of many lifetimes. And for you guys, it represents your greatest opportunity. Lock in. Take this seriously. Told you about sloth. Did it go up? Well, it wasn't just sloth, right? It had like a different name. What was it called? Was it this one? Casual sloth? Yeah, it's alright, honestly. It went up, but it didn't go too crazy. What do you think about Whalentine? I love Whalentine. I think it's an awesome coin, great community, and the dev is super cracked. Unfortunately, it's a holiday coin, and every holiday coin goes to 0 on the holidays. So tomorrow's Valentine's Day. For some of you guys, maybe in Europe, it already is Valentine's Day. That coin is going straight to 0, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Thoughts on AO? Is there still sell pressure on AO? Well, interestingly, the other AO is starting to bounce a little bit now. You see, this one's gone up to 160k. This is a Cupsy Vamp. 160k, a lot of volume on this. It's got the GitHub attribution. You know what's funny? Pump Fund, so it's a bit of a PvP. You see, the old AO is at 160k, the new AO is at 130k. Both of them are moving. Both of them have a lot of volume. The one on the top has more transactions, even though it's newer. The one on the bottom has less insiders and less bundlers, even though it's older. So yeah, I think they're both going to PvP each other to death and probably both end up at 0. So Pump Fund has unveiled this new feature that allows you to attribute fees to people with GitHub, right? And so you can pay people on GitHub automatically through Pump Fund by creating a token on their behalf. It's almost like the Bags launchpad, where you're able to attribute fees to people outside of crypto if they claim it on Bags. But interestingly, unlike Bags, nobody has to claim it in order for it to go to them. The money automatically gets distributed to them through GitHub. That's a good thing and that's a bad thing. It's a good thing because nobody has to damage their reputation by endorsing a meme coin to get the money. It's a bad thing because we don't get what we want out of it, right? What we want out of it is endorsement. We want people to talk about the coin. We want at least acknowledgement when we do these coins on other people's behalves. And it doesn't happen right now. It doesn't happen with this Pump Fund thing. So everything that actually made these Bags coins bullish, everything that made Bags coins actually go up, is lacking from this Pump Fund mechanic. So it's pretty interesting. It's a bit of a double-edged sword. Love the shirt. Thanks, bro. The transactions could be agents? Yeah, maybe. It's probably a volume bot for sure. Do I think it could be worth getting into AO? Brock, you have to ask yourself which one. There's literally two. There's two different AOs. One that's 28 minutes old, one that's an hour old. Neither of them are doing very well. Braden says, do you invest in Mr. Beast coin? No, I actually like making money. And people that like making money don't buy rug pulls. And Mr. Beast coin was a rug pull. So as someone that likes making money, I did not buy Mr. Beast coin. Why don't you trade today? I don't trade any day. This is not a live trading stream. This is a stream to educate and onboard the next generation of investors, increase your guys' exposure to the market, and answer your questions. Give honest and unbiased assessments of the coins you bring to me. None of that involves trading. This is a window shopping stream. Do you trade perps too? Nah, me personally, I don't. But you should talk to Cloak. He's really talented at perps. Can you give some pattern tips? You mean like chart patterns? They're very dynamic and they change all the time. The patterns in a bear run like we're in right now are going to be very different from a bull run. A lot of coins have been dying back lately, which means they go straight to 0 and then they recover quite significantly. The goal is always to buy low and sell high. So regardless of patterns, just look for the worst moment on the chart and that's when you bid. Look for the best moment on the chart and that's when you sell. When you do trade, what's your average time in trades? To really get the biscuit, you got to hold for a longer period of time. I'm a very high risk trader, So I'll usually accumulate between 1 and 3% of the supply of a token within the first 10 minutes of its launch, ideally under 30,000 market cap, and then I will try and hang on to it as long as I can, moon or dust. And that strategy is pretty high risk. Like, you're going to be losing a lot of different trades like that. And realistically, I probably could be more aggressive in the profit I take. And in market conditions like now, during a bear run, I am more aggressive in the profit I take. But the best case scenario is some shit runs up to a multi-million market cap and my stack is worth a couple hundred Solana, right? And that usually pays off for all the failed attempts. Every time I enter a trade, it dips instantly. How can I stop this? Just buy when it's already dipped instead of buying before it dips? How much do you spend on doing this? Well, when I first started, I only put $40 in, and I turned it into $2,500 in my first week. Turned that into around 60 grand in 3 months. Turned that into my first 6 figures in 6 months. And then it doesn't really matter from that point. Now it's all just video game money. Cupid just migrated. I see it, but I'm not bullish on any holiday coins the day before the holiday. Can you spot people? Can you show people how to use RSI to spot better entries? You can't. There's no reason to use any RSI or any technical anything. No Fibonacci, no Bollinger Bands, none of that shit. This is meme coins. This is not the stock market. Meme coins are too volatile. They're too dynamic. They change too quickly. You just can't. It doesn't work. You can try and pretend that it works. You can try and fool yourself. But I've seen enough to know that it doesn't. How do you avoid losing money when you first start? You don't, and you're not supposed to. Loss is one of the best ways to learn. Loss is one of the greatest teachers. Your goal is to lose, and you will lose. It's inevitable. There's no way to avoid loss. You have to practice. The only thing you can do is mitigate your loss. The only thing you can do is invest less until you win more. Practice some risk mitigation strategies, scale in, scale out, put smaller amounts in, etc., etc. You have to lose in order to learn. You have to. That's it. Do you share all your gut feeling with your Discord? No, I very rarely post calls in my Discord. I almost never post calls in my Discord. I'm too busy with other things. But you don't need me to post calls in the Discord for the Discord to have good calls. There's literally dozens, if not hundreds of people posting good calls in there literally every single day, 24/7, 365. Just this morning, I had to give 2 separate people, 2 new people, 2 people that just joined my group this week. I had to give 2 people 100 times badges. 2 people called 100 times this week that just joined this week. 2 people this morning. It's crazy. Matt says that's true. Matt knows because he was there. Jack says who? I don't even fucking know, bro. I don't remember their names, but I did it. Do you think meme coins are ever going to go back to how they used to be? Yeah, for sure. We're in a bear market right now. It's a really terrible time. Cole World says, will you show your P&L? No, I will not. If you need to see my P&L to trust me, then leave, bro. Go to a different stream. I don't want you here. SWP says, how is the classes going? Are people making money so far? I would say so. I've gotten good feedback on them. It's all 5 stars down the thing. We've done over 25 hours. 40 to 100K. That happened literally 6 years ago, bro. What do you want me to do? Get my IRS tax returns from 2019? Jeez Louise, man. There's over 15 classes. There's over 25 hours of classes. It's been pretty successful, I would say. Everyone's giving good feedback. Let's keep looking. I want to have a watch back. Is this possible? What is a watch back? Just buy a Rolex, bro. And I wouldn't wear that on my back. I lost 2K this week learning. It's my first week. Any recommendations? Why the fuck did you risk $2,000 in your first week of trading? You are dumb as a goddamn doorknob, bro. You could have learned the same amount by risking $20. Are you serious? Invest less, bro. Invest less. Jeez Louise. Holy shit, man. Crypto is not the stock market. In the stock market, you need to invest a lot of money. You need to invest a lot of money because things move slowly and they move predictably. In order to win, you need to move with size. Crypto is not the stock market. Crypto rewards low investments, or meme coins in particular. If you start with low capital, then you can actually make a lot of money in meme coins. If you invest less, I will barely get any profit. False. False. That is a myth. That is a lie in your brain. Crypto doesn't work like that. You just experienced the reason why that's not true. You lost $2,000 fucking dollars for no reason, bro. Are you serious? Wake up. You don't need to invest a lot to make a lot in crypto. It's volatile. Things go crazy. They moon. What you need to do is hold with conviction in quality projects in order to see large returns. You need to be in the right place at the right time. You need an early entry. You need to just hang on. You're not going to hang on if you're investing large amounts. If you're investing large amounts, it's going to throw you for a loop, an emotional loop. And when you become emotional, you're not going to be a successful trader. You have to divorce yourself from emotion. The easiest way to do that is to invest less. Invest less until you win more. It's good to see you, P. We're pushing P. All in the market, pushing P. Another day, another dollar. Can't complain. So far, so great. It's a pleasure to have you guys on the stream. We're locked in. Made one soul off of AO just now. I'm leaving that coin alone. You mean like you're going to sit in it and wait for it to go up? Or the new one is at 200K and climbing. Solrim says, P&L today? Solrim, my P&L today is negative $17,000. I lost $17,000 this morning because I placed a times 1,000 short on XRP, and XRP actually went up for the first time in 3 months, bro. I was obliterated. I lost $17,000 shorting XRP. Would you say the market is bad this month? Yeah, absolutely. Look, 208,000 and climbing here. The market's fucking terrible this month, bro. If you click any major asset and you look at them on the 1 month timeline, you're just going to see down double-digit percentages. Look at Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin within the past month is down 30%, which is insane, right? It's terrible. Bitcoin's down 30% in the past month. And if Bitcoin's down, you best believe everything else is down. Could it be good to get into AO? I'm not bullish on AO. I'm very not bullish on AO. Even though it's been running and it's got a lot of volume, it's a vampire, it's a PvP, and it's artificial volume. It's probably going to go straight to zero pretty soon. I'm not bullish on it. Jarvis, jork it a little bit. Guys, I just posted a video on my TikTok before I went live, and it's crazy. It's one of the wildest stories in all of crypto. Someone burned over $1.5 million. $1.5 million of Ethereum that they burned. They literally burned it. $1.5 million. Why? They buried a message in the burn. And the message warns us about unrevealed, secret, shadow brainwashing technology. I'm not making this up. This is not a plot of an action movie. This is real life. Somebody burned $1.5 million worth of Ethereum and used that as a manifesto to warn us that the elites have technology that allow us to be manipulated and monitored through neural interfacing. They burned $1.5 million to warn the world that we are being brainwashed. Isn't that crazy? That's a true story. Go and watch my TikTok about it. Hit that like, comment, repost, share. It's crazy. It's a true story. Eduardo says, what do you think about people following wallets? It's a bad idea. Follow wallets and you will get burned. Default says old news. Yes, it's old news. It happened in February of last year, and the reported monitoring has been happening since 2022. But nobody knows about this. Nobody remembers this. All of these people are too new to have heard about this. Nobody talks about it, even though it was one of the most interesting things to ever happen in cryptocurrency. Thoughts on Black Cock Inu? Stop. Pause. Rewind. Black Cock Inu. You are taking your hard-earned money, real dollar bills, and you are buying Black Cock Inu. Pause. Rewind. What did you mean by that? What did you mean by that? Mike says, damn, that's crazy. I'll go check that story out. When did you post it and where's it at? It's on my TikTok. It's my most recent TikTok that's not pinned. It looks good. Pause. Double rewind. Double pause. Black cock Inu looks good. You're telling me that black cock Inu looks good. Chat, what does this guy mean by that? What do you mean by that, bro? Are you serious? What the fuck? Nah, hell nah, man. Come on, man. Shh. The coin. Oh, the coin. Sure. You're in my chat talking about black cock looks good and you mean the coin. Oh, I believe you, bro. Yeah, I believe you on that. Are you fucking serious, man? Come on, bruh. That is crazy. This coin is called You. I deployed this for you. It's ranging upwards pretty good. We're seeing some Valentine's Day coins in the last stretch. I mean, the holiday's tomorrow. Everybody and their grandmama's posting about it, but all of these holiday coins are going to be very short-lived. Speaking of Valentine's Day, though, Pudgy Penguins hosted a pop-up in New York City. People were lined up around the block to buy the Pudgy Petals bouquet. Pudgy Penguins bouquet. Let me show you guys this. Freshly launched, featuring Pax and Polly. You guys see this? It's a cute little look at all the different merch, by the way. Oh shit, that Pudgy keycap is fire. But yeah, look at this. It's a bouquet, a flower bouquet with the Pudgy Penguins in it. Isn't that cool? And so they hosted a pop-up in New York City selling that bouquet. The line was around the block, even though there was snow on the ground and it was freezing cold. Pretty cool. Somebody dying in the background? For sure, bro. There's always people dying out here. Alright, I'm going to have to end the stream right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. Thank you for tuning in. Everyone, please. Everyone, don't scroll. Don't scroll. Whatever you do, don't scroll. Don't just go doom scroll. Don't go look at another live. Whatever you guys do, click into my profile. Go and watch my recent video about how $1.5 million were burned to tell people about secret shadow brainwashing technology. It's a true story. Everyone go, the video looks like this. Everyone go, click into my profile, like, comment, bookmark, save, share, do everything. Like, comment, bookmark, share, and watch the video. It's crazy. This is one of the wildest stories ever in crypto. Go and click my profile right now. Instead of scrolling on, instead of looking at someone else's live, click into my profile. Watch that video. Please watch that video. Check it out. Like, comment, bookmark, share. It is crazy. It is crazy. It's a video that exposes secret brainwashing technology. Over $1 million of Ethereum burned. Over $7 million of Ethereum moved. All with the purpose of spreading this message. One of the wildest stories in crypto. Click into my profile and go check it out. It's my most recent video. Everyone click into my profile right now. Over $7 million of Ethereum moved. 1.6 million burned. All with the purpose of waking the world up to this secret brainwashing technology. You guys have to watch this. Otherwise, the message will be for nothing. Go and watch that. Go and watch that video. It's on my TikTok right now. It's my most recent TikTok. Everyone right now, I don't know why you guys are still here. Click into my profile. Watch that video. Like, comment, repost, save. Go, guys. Go. Now. Click my profile. Like, comment, repost, save. Don't be here anymore. I'm ending the stream. Like, comment, repost, save that recent post. Please, guys. Please. Don't go scroll. Don't go look at another live. Click into my profile, like, comment, repost, save, and watch this bombshell video about this crazy story, the wildest story ever in crypto. Everyone go right now. Everyone go and watch my recent TikTok. Everyone click into my profile right now. Click into my profile and watch that video. I'm ending the stream right now. When I end this stream, everyone go watch, like, repost, comment, share. It's a bombshell video. You guys have to watch this. If you have not heard this story, it's one of the wildest stories in crypto. I'm ending the stream right now. I'll see you guys there. Take care. Everyone go watch my TikTok. Everyone go watch my recent TikTok. Watch my recent TikTok. Like, comment, bookmark, share. I'm ending this live in 3. Watch my TikTok. 2. I'm ending this live. 1. I'm ending this live. Go watch my TikTok.